Are you RODGE in that, you beautiful motherfuckers? Who am I kidding? I'm not Jessie J, nor could I ever be Jessie J. I'm just me, good old swing driver, doing a substitute job for Jesse today, at least for a little while, depending on what he says will be his schedule for today. As many of you may know, many of you may not know. Many of you, there's only 7 people watching so far. Jesse had to leave town. Where does he live? Athens? Augusta? I don't know where he lives. Athens, I think. He had to leave. Evidently, a very good friend of his, a childhood friend of his named TJ, passed away very suddenly. And he asked me to run happy hour again because I had done that before. TK was going to be here with me. I had been talking to TK earlier today, and she had personal matter to tend to. I know what the personal matter is, but I'm not going to share that. Now, she might pop in, maybe not. Jesse said he might pop in about an hour or so into the stream, on the way home or something like that from the viewing and the funeral. It was either the funeral or the viewing. I can't remember which, but from what I understand, now, if you watched Jesse's video, one of his videos from yesterday, he was pretty broken up by this. And he alluded to what he thinks happened. I'm not going to go into that. If you want to, check out his video from yesterday on that, that's fine. But he's pretty broken up about losing a childhood friend. I can certainly understand that. I've had a person or two close to me pass away before, and it's not a pleasant experience to go through. So, just keep Jesse in your thoughts. He's a good dude. He's a really good dude. And, it's sad to see him that way. They've never seen him really broken up over something. It's really hard to watch. As for me, I didn't think I'd be online again quite so quick after Wednesday. So here I am. Come at me, bro. Anyway, I can take it. So, who's in the chat? I'll drop the link to StreamYard earlier than normal because, quite honestly, I have been up since 3:30 this morning. I'm a little tired. I don't know why I was awake at 3:30 this morning, but something inside me said, fuck you, you're not sleeping today. So 3:30 this morning, you're wide awake, and there ain't shit to watch on TV. Ain't shit to watch anyway. But let's see who we got. We got Alan A. was the first one in the chat. I don't know if he's still active, but Alan A., good to see you. Caleb the Spelling Bee Man, he's here somewhere. There he is. He's there again, so okay. Almost immediate link, Caleb. Yeah, we'll just get through the preliminaries. Pizza Woman's here. Good to see you, my dear. LW's here. Nate the Great, who's rarely late. Bacon Ninjet, who now goes by Bacon N. I don't know why we dropped Ninjet for N, but okay, it's your handle. TikTok Chess Hall is here. Wants his mod back. What do you guys think in the chat? Should I give Chess Hall his moderator status back or not? My parents are good. Still on this side of the earth, so that's a good thing. Got my water. Mark K, good to see you, sir. Looks like a Gator fan, which is always a good thing. Let's see. Kim Singh is here. He of Conquer Watches. That's good to see you, sir. I gotta warn you, Kim, this is probably not going to be a watch chat, but I appreciate the support anyway. Winding Crowns is here. He says he got the package that I shipped him out. That is a good thing. Hope you enjoy that. Let's see. So we're caught up. Well, let's see here. Well, as usual on all my streams, the super chat is available should anyone choose to take advantage of it. I was remiss in the fact that I bombed out of Wednesday's chat before I got a chance to thank Huffer Paw for a PayPal donation. The PayPal link is in the description. Of course, it always is. And I will put it in the chat here. I always ask if one of the mods could be so kind every once in a while repost this link. Nobody ever does, but that's okay. PayPal and super chats are available. Obviously, never required, always appreciated, and definitely glad you're here. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button at some point, because we know at some point the trolls are going to show up and just bombard me with thumbs downs. We've already got one, but the more thumbs up that I get, the better. I like it, so that's always good. Nate the Great is going to talk about college baseball, I guess. I guess that's NC State versus Vandy is baseball. Or is it softball? I don't know. Not interested, but if you guys want to talk about that, it's fine. Let's see. And I will put the link for the StreamYard in there. Now I have to I have up to 3 hours to play with today on the StreamYard, so it's 4 o'clock. If I get really bored with it at before 7 o'clock, I'll just shut the stream down. But I absolutely have to shut down at 7. Does anyone else do live streams on Friday nights besides Jesse? Well, now me. I don't remember. I don't remember. Was it Pete went live, or was it Mike Vick went live? Somebody might remind me about that. Okay. Kim says that the guy that killed Floyd got 22 and a half years. Pete and BVD go live. Okay. Hey, K-Dog is here. Good to see you. And VicTube. Okay. What time is that? Is that at 6? Okay. So I might end the stream at 6, but here's the StreamYard link. Kim, they got 22 and a half years, but they're going to appeal that whole thing. That trial is not over. So we'll see what happens when they appeal it. And, there are rumors, not rumors, but there are people, legal scholars saying that whole thing could be overturned. So we'll see. Okay, Nate's and Caleb are in there. Okay.
Oh, what's up? What's up,
Caleb? What's up, Nate?
Nothing much.
Always the hopeful Wolverine fan.
Yes,
always.
Big Lee's here. Good to see Big Lee. How you doing? So Pete is at 10, but Vic is at 6.
Yeah, BVD's at 8.
So I'll basically shut down at 6.
Yeah.
Doesn't Jesse usually shut down at 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go till 6. That works for me because I'd absolutely shut down at 7.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Get ready, folks. Get ready. The champ is here.
Champion.
The champ is here.
MVS.
What's going
The
on?
biggest slob of them all is
Yeah. Brett.
Don't you ever forget it, man.
you big slobby.
Everybody likes a little slobby. That's what I heard.
God knows I tried to hold my end up. How you doing, big boy?
Doing good, man. Just making some running around doing some errands right now. So if I drop out, I apologize.
No, it's all right. I'm just substituting for Jesse. You know, he had to go to that. I don't know. Did he say it was the funeral or the viewing?
I think he said the funeral.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. He looked pretty broken up on that video where it was talking about
man.
losing a childhood friend like that. That it's happened to me, and it's hard. It's hard.
Man. It sucks.
Yeah, it's always hard when you lose somebody you were either really close to or knew for a really long time. It's always tough.
Yeah, man.
Rick Sanchez is here with that alternate political view that he has, and outlook on life, I should say, but that's cool. Bacon and Jet has gone #you big slobby. So look what I just did. I created a hashtag. I didn't even know.
I appreciate it. Hey, did you get a chance to see that the picture I posted on Father's Day?
Where'd you post it?
I posted it on my channel, and I posted it. I think I posted it on Facebook too.
I saw on your channel, but I added you on Facebook, Brett.
Yeah.
I don't think I have you on Facebook, unfortunately, or maybe I do.
Yeah, I ain't too hard to find.
What's your Facebook ID?
I have no idea.
You don't know what your Facebook ID is?
I don't.
Damn.
I don't think he's accepted mine yet, or I'd say look under mine.
Do you know what my dad's taught?
I just saw a picture of. I just logged into Facebook. I see a picture. They're getting ready to do the Sarasota powerboat racing. They always do around 4th of July.
Oh,
the boat parade has already started.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Oh boy.
Did you see those guys in Miami that was running from the cops on the boat?
Oh yeah, I got the alert.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. All right. I'll you know what? I'll find it later, Brett. I'll go on your channel and find it.
Yeah, there was an alert in in Florida, and like an Amber Alert, I think. I don't know, but it scared the crap out of me. It was like a criminal escape jail, I think, but it was like 2 days ago.
Yeah. Well, I was going to tell you that Father's Day picture has got a picture of me holding up all of my kids at one time.
Oh yes, I saw. Yeah, I saw the photo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, man, that is one understanding mom.
No, I just keep her so busy she doesn't have a chance to question much. Taking care of all them kids and trying to take care of the house and everything else. She's always super busy. So I disappear into the basement. She doesn't bother me. So.
Well, from her perspective, you're probably just another kid she has to take care of, right?
Pretty much, out of sight, out of mind. You know.
Yeah.
Pizza Woman, in this area, we have an offshore powerboat race every year around the 4th of July. And around this time, the boats start showing up, and they traditionally parade through the downtown area to go to the boat ramp that's near downtown where they launch, and then they can go onto the track, or the course, I should say, and do their practice runs. So I just saw a picture on Facebook from one of my friends who was downtown and shot a few pictures of the powerboats heading from I-75, they head west towards the water, and it's pretty spectacular when you see these boats. I mean, these big offshore racers.
I just don't understand how in the world anybody has the kind of job or make the kind of money to afford those things.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a professional sport now.
Is it like a fishing boat or just a speedboat?
No, speedboats.
Oh, okay.
No, those things are terrifying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should hear them when they fire up. They sound like someone ripped the manhole cover off of hell.
Have you ever stood next to a drag car when they started it up?
Yep.
It's so much pressure. It literally is hard to breathe.
Yeah, you can feel your teeth move.
Yeah. It's pretty intense.
And one day I was right next to the starting line. There's a drag strip here that they hold. They do something called the NMRA, National Mustang Racers Association. Yeah. It's a national tour, and my car was on display there at the Nitto booth one year, so I got in for free and all that. But I got to get right up to the starting line when they fired up a pair of jet cars that were going to run an exhibition. The jet cars, when they take off, man, you can't breathe for about 30 seconds. It's like all the air in the world gets sucked away from you and goes into those motors.
Yep.
What?
It's unbelievable. And the noise they make is and one of the two drivers was a lady. I think she was about. I have a picture of her next to my car somewhere. She's about 5'1". She's a tiny little thing. She's manhandling this 10,000 horsepower monster that's going 300 plus miles an hour, and she's no bigger than one of your daughters. So it's like,
I was about to say, damn, I'm 5'7".
It's pretty terrifying.
Let's see. Wait a minute. Rick Sanchez says he's middle politically, but from my perspective, you can understand my discontent. Rick, for the record, I have no discontent for your point of view, sir. I like it. It's refreshing. So, and Rick is certainly not down there right now with his canoe. So no, that's not happening. And I have the champ, and now I have the most valuable slob right next to each other.
Yes.
Tricky Vicky.
So the two stars of the slobs are here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the two greatest, slobbiest slobs. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
There
don't worry, Mike. I'll shut down my stream when you start up at 6. No problem.
Okay.
There is.
Well, I was just going to touch base with you guys there. I'm going to go ahead and jump off.
All right. Man.
Okay. Well, Brett, your support on my channel is always welcome.
Always glad to give it, sir. You guys have a great day.
Yes,
See
sir.
you later. Bye.
Peace. So I got 2 spots left. So where are we on the chat? I see a donut in there somewhere. Now that just makes me hungry. Lost Aggies here. That's good to see. Good to see you, sir. And Alan A reemerged, so that's good. So, what was that?
That was a yawn.
Yawned. Oh, don't start yawning, Nate. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. You start yawning, and I'm going to face plant on my keyboard.
Yeah, that's what I do when I hear about Michigan's program. I yawn.
Here we go. Here we go.
Gosh.
Now, Caleb be a Georgia fan. So the thing that I feel sad for with Caleb is Georgia hasn't won a title in his lifetime.
Oh, okay, Celine. Yep. You don't have to win a natty to be a good
Well-
program.
No, that's true. That's true. But it helps.
It does.
But it helps. I got to start warming up slowly for the trash talking, you see. So
Yeah.
it takes my brain a while to get back into that mode. Rick Sanchez wants to know what beer I'm drinking. Mr. Sanchez, I do not drink beer. I drink water. Callaway Blue is my water brand of choice. Alcohol does not mix with my medications.
Yeah. I
was never much of a beer drinker. In college, I actually loved for a long time a brand that probably nobody's ever heard of called Killian's Red.
I've heard of that.
Okay, well,
How about
great.
RC Cola?
The kids heard of it. The only problem with Killian's Red is I found out the hard way. Don't drink it while you're eating. Especially eating anything spicy, because all of a sudden that really nice, smooth tasting red ale turns into battery acid.
Yeah.
It's just horrible. It make you want to gag. And then I moved off of that and I moved to Rolling Rock, which wasn't bad.
Rick Sanchez
And,
no beer equals fake RODGE stream.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rick. I say I'm a substitute RODGE, sir. I mean, it says it right there. I can't drink beer. I can't drink, period. I mean, it doesn't mix with my
Yeah.
meds.
Yeah, I can't drink beer either because of medications and health issues too. So,
And then, but I do like if I do drink beer right now. I've been a long-term liking of Sam Adams.
oh yeah.
Nate, but
And it's good to make. It's good for chili too.
Yeah, but Nate, you can still get that peach meat though.
Yeah, I don't eat. Yeah, I don't even like beer. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Now, if it make you feel better, Rick, when I finish the water, I'll go get a Mountain Dew.
Oh.
And Mountain Dew is Southern, at least.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it's popular too.
yeah.
Actually, I could probably use a Mountain Dew right now. It would keep me awake.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't like alcohol. So.
Yeah.
But I forgot to finish a thought. I forgot to finish the thought earlier. I was talking about super chats and the PayPal link, which is in the description. Super chats at the bottom of the chat window. I forgot. I forgot to thank Hufferbilly Paw. He sent me a PayPal donation, and that was really nice of him. And I left before I could thank him, and we all know why I left him. I don't go into that shit. But I didn't thank Hufferbilly. And if he comes in, I'll make sure I thank him directly. But that was very nice of him. So I wanted to make sure that I put it out there that I did get this PayPal donation, and there's the StreamYard link again, and I appreciate it. So
Yeah. Oh, Hufferbilly Paul, he's good people. Good people.
yeah, Hufferbilly is good people, and he doesn't seem to have anything mean to say, which is a good thing, especially in sometimes with this crowd.
I might be a candidate for the most valuable slob.
You might be.
You might be.
Yeah, you
might
could be. Yeah.
Oh, and I was just checking. My thumbs up and thumbs down are even at 17.
That's
So the trolls are definitely out there.
When
Excuse me. Hello, trolls. How are you? Good to not see you. Good to not see you in my comments. Good to not see you in my chats. But good to see you in the thumbs down area. It's always very nice. I always
show up in the
appreciate it.
dislike. Yeah, when the Slav Olympics come back around, I'm going to be making some bets with some people referring to placement.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that next Slob Olympics. But
We're excited to have you, man.
Yeah, I've never been to Pigeon Forge, so I'm excited about that too.
me either.
Me neither. And I'm ready to compete and win.
No, you have to beat Brett.
Hey, I'm hoping Brett pulls a hamstring. Yeah.
Well, he is getting older, so.
Yeah, no, everybody wants to beat Brett.
Okay. Rick Sanchez says he'll have a beer for us both. So I appreciate that, Rick. I will live my beer vicariously through you. And I like Mountain Dew. I only allow myself one Mountain Dew every once in a while because I know it's not the greatest thing in the world for you. But every once in a while,
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Which one?
What was that? You were pointed at something. Mike?
Me?
Who, me
No,
or
Mike. What?
What?
Your camera was pointed like that way.
You mean like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? But at least I know he's not in the bathroom.
No, I'm not in the bathroom.
Thanks, God.
Nope.
Megan's here. I wonder when he's going to change his name, but never mind that. And let's see. Oh, Bacon N is waving to the trolls too. Hello, trolls. How are you?
Colby, what's up, man?
You wonder if the trolls wonder if any of the trolls like peach meat?
Yeah, some of
They
them.
probably do, but
It's
some
like
don't.
an 80-20 ratio. 20% don't. 20% do.
You think any of them ever touched peach meat?
No.
I don't
No.
know.
Doubt it.
I think about 20% of 20% of the remaining 80% probably don't even know what it looks like on site.
Right. I think only 25% in this StreamYard has.
No. If you're counting just
Colby's
Celine,
here.
it would be 50%. Me and Celine.
Oh, okay.
I have children. I know what peach meat looks like.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway,
I don't.
The bet wants to know where TK is.
Actually, I do, but just not in real life.
Well, the internet's a hell of a thing. TK was going to be here. That is true. TK was going to co-host with me here. She messaged me this morning. She had something come up on the real world side of her life. Not that this isn't real world, but you all know what I mean. And she couldn't make it. So
yeah,
sorry guys,
you're gonna
you just
lose
have
like
to put up with me.
You're gonna lose like 90% of your viewers being that she's not here.
Yeah, but that's a nice thing about me, Caleb.
That TK's not here? Yeah, because you said substitute happy hour with TK.
And everybody was like, yeah.
And I forgot to change
that.
Was
false advertising, Celine.
No, it wasn't false advertising until this morning, and then it was false advertising.
Yeah, we could have you couldn't have changed the title.
Yeah, I could. Okay. Well, okay. I can do that. Hang on. I can do this. I am very talented.
You're very tech savvy.
Yes, very tech savvy. Yeah.
Yes, I'm very tech savvy. Content, live, edit. Take that out. And
yeah, Pizza Woman. Yeah, you're right. Shit happens.
Take
and
this
right
out. There. Save. And let's see, do that.
Imagine something just came out of Celine's closet in the background on one stream.
What?
Imagine something just came out of your closet like a horror movie or something.
Right.
God, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Okay, and now that I've done that, and my stream is refreshed, and yeah, all references to TK are gone.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So now am I okay? Do I meet with Mike Vick's approval?
Yes.
Yes, you do.
You do.
What is funny?
What?
What's funny?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah. What's funny?
Anyway, Steve Pearson is here. Good to see you, sir. Something now we're talking about food because Rick Sanchez says he prefers onions. Okay, so
Okay.
Bacon N says VicTube needs a laptop where the camera stays in one direction at all times. So okay.
Yeah, which I do have one, but
the bet is wondering if Ballard has ever seen peach meat. I would venture to say no.
No.
Not in real life.
I'm telling you.
Megan correctly points out that Vic is busting balls today. Yes.
I wanted to run Ballard's Tinder account. I was going to get Ballard in the bag, man.
Vandy's up 2-0 against NC State in baseball.
They're probably going to win the College World Series. Vandy.
No, I hope not.
So Vandy's playing in the College World Series?
Yes,
yeah,
they're very good.
Well, in the playoffs anyway.
Yeah.
They're always in the College World Series.
Oh, well. I'm not really into the baseball, so you know.
Florida's amazing. You should be.
Yeah.
I'm sure Florida does a lot of things that are amazing. Doesn't mean that I'm going to be. Oh, my daughter called.
Underdog win, which is NC State.
Yeah.
I wonder what my daughter wanted.
Who knows?
No, hang on, I'll text her.
Well,
I mean, it might be something important. Let's make sure it isn't, right?
Do you see what Bacon and Jet said?
No, I'm not looking at the screen at the moment.
Okay.
Megan says Ballard. That's a negative on the peach. That's a negative on the peach meat. Believe me, I offered.
Oh dear God.
Ballard wouldn't know what to do if he was offered peach meat.
Bacon says the one thing I dislike my MBP. What's an MBP? Did I miss something here?
I'm so lost.
That it's so. I don't know. I'm old. I'm not up on some of these acronyms that have 14 different meanings, and I don't have access to an urban dictionary. Yeah, I see you, Mike. Hang on.
I'm young. I'm lost on the MVP.
Yeah, I'm on MVP. I don't know.
Well, at least the bet is saying something other than.
Okay. MacBook Pro. Okay.
Oh yeah, MacBook
You
Pro.
said it's so heavy. I
Yeah,
know.
at least the bet is saying something other than no all the time, which
Yeah.
you know, he's just mimicking Lou for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So no Lou on this stream. I expected him to come on here and beat the crap out of me.
I don't know. Uncle Lou has Uncle Lou
He's
has
probably just
Uncle Lou has disappeared. No call-in show last night.
No morning shoe.
No morning show this morning.
Yeah, I think
There was no show last night.
No.
No.
No
show
show
this
last
morning.
night, no show this morning.
I think he had.
Well, I
some
know there
business.
was no show this morning because I didn't get an alert on my phone while I was doing what I do in the morning. So,
I think he had some.
but I
business
didn't know
to
there
attend
was no
to.
show last night. Damn, that's concerning. Hang on.
Yeah, he made a video yesterday.
It could have just been on a rodeo with the peach meat.
Oh. He did text me yesterday in about 7 with an idea, which I'm not allowed to share, but I thought it was
That's
funny
right, yeah,
as
you
hell.
made-
So I'm hoping he's
yeah.
going to do it.
Yeah, he made a video yesterday. It was 2021 team previews and game by game predictions.
Yeah. And that's all he ever did, like, look from that day, and that's it.
That's right. He said that he.
And then he hit 39K. I saw he hit 39,000 subscribers.
I don't know what ever happened to
He's
Lou,
about
but
to be starting his. Yeah, well, yeah. He also said he had 39K.
Did he get flagged down? I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
no.
Yeah.
Well,
Taking a cut.
I texted him, so I'll see if he answers. If he answers, or maybe he'll pop in here. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't say no morning show tomorrow, so he didn't say anything about that. So.
Well, tomorrow is Saturday.
No, I meant yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Hang on, my daughter texted.
That when we were on the morning show, he said that tonight I'll be doing the call-in show at 10 o'clock, and then tomorrow we'll be back on the morning show with Ballard. So he gave no indication that he was canceling any streams this week. So.
Well, okay. Well, if Lou answers me and he says it's okay, I can tell you guys what he tells me. Then I'll tell you. But
I'm sure it's.
I am certainly not Lou's keeper, so
I'm not really concerned about it. I'm sure it's nothing serious.
No, and my daughter's fine. She just asking me a question, so
that's good.
All is fine with the world. Yes.
Yeah.
Where are we here? Bet says Lou who. Shut up, Bet.
Lou who, Uncle Lou.
I know you're not a baseball fan, Salim, but I just hope Vandy doesn't win another national championship because they beat my team, Michigan, in the finals in the College World Series. If you didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember
no,
that.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I don't really follow baseball at any level, so and anything we talk about with respect to anything having to do with baseball.
Yeah. I was just telling you that because I know you don't like talking about it, but I just trying to update you. But,
yeah, I hope they do win, Nate, so Vandy man will have some happiness in his life and he'll have actually something to brag about. He won't be crying himself.
Well, the only Vandy fan I know is this Vandy Dandy.
Yeah, that's all I know too.
Yeah.
Beggin' Megan has got something here. Anyone hear the way Rob Sanders treated me on Carolina Jackpot channel? No, I didn't hear about it, Beggin' Megan. I don't know who Rob Sanders is either.
Who's Rob Sanders?
Yeah.
Megan, I dropped the StreamYard link. If you want to pop in here and tell us about it, please do. You don't need a camera, you just need a microphone. Although I would prefer you had a camera so I can make sure you're not sitting there ready to do a 2-knuckle shuffle on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of sad because I'm leaving tomorrow from our rented house, and I kind of like this house. Actually, it's pretty nice. And we have a pool here and a nice bedrooms and kitchen. It's really rich, actually. But so I'm leaving tomorrow.
Where you going?
Home, like Omaha, which is where I live at.
But
So-
where are you now again?
Naples, Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be a culture shock. Yeah. Naples is beautiful. I've
Yeah.
been to Naples many times. I don't live too far from there myself.
Isn't
Yeah.
Nate? Isn't that where you were at the other day when you were hanging out with them girls?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Are you staying in touch with them?
Yep. Well,
That's good.
they actually left today, for their ride home. So we did a group hug last night.
Yeah, we were talking to Nate on that stream, and we were like, "Man, YouTube comes second to the Peach Meat. Go and hang out with the girls."
Yeah, what are you doing on YouTube if you got a chance to hang out with girls? Don't hang out with us. Go hang out with the girls, man. Come on.
No, they're already gone though. I mean,
We're talking about we was talking about the night that that you were on
yeah,
YouTube.
but yeah, they were nice. When we first met them, they wanted to play volleyball, but they didn't know how to play it. So I helped them.
There you go,
Um,
Nate, the helpful Wolverine fan.
Yep. And
Yeah, we got to change that. We got to edit his name. Hang on.
I don't mind. I don't care.
You can do that. You can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. You can change someone's name on StreamYard.
Yeah, he's the
Now, Nate, the helpful Wolverine fan.
Ooh.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yeah. Eminem Keynes is here.
Yeah,
That's
look at Nate chasing down some peach meat, unlike Ballard. Well, Ballard is trying.
You know, I find it.
What's up there, Mr. Keynes?
I mean, he's doing the Facebook dating things.
Yeah.
Do you know what my dad says about Facebook? What he pronounces Facebook? He pronounces he pronounces Facebook like book face.
We've got a question for you, Nate, from the bet.
What?
He says, Nate, did you ref the volleyball game?
Oh yeah, I actually did ref. I did help a little bit. I gave them some tips how to serve and stuff, but I let them.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Okay, I just heard from Lou.
Yeah.
Lou said he posted on YouTube last night, which we know. He's right now editing a prediction video, and he says he'll be on in a little bit.
Okay, did you say anything about why there was no streams last night or this morning?
No, he just said he put up a video He put a
So
post
that's
on
it.
YouTube last
So
night.
because he was working on a video. Okay.
Yeah, so he's working on something now, and he said he'd be on later. So keep an eye out in the chat for someone saying no, who isn't named the bet.
No.
Let's see.
No.
Megan says, Celine, do you ever use a link to PayPal? PayPal. Very good.
PayPal.
I am tired. Yes, I do have a PayPal link, Megan. I will post it because I'm the only one that ever does.
Oh, no matter.
The mods are supposed to actually do this for me every once in a while. You mods are not doing your fucking jobs.
After I leave
What you mean to post the PayPal link? You mean?
Yeah, but there it is, Megan.
after I leave the StreamYard, I'll post it here in a minute.
I love you.
Lou says he'll probably be here in another half hour.
Okay.
So, everyone who wants to watch Lou make fun of me and literally everybody else, give him 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so last night when we did our group hug, before our group hug, we did like a truth or dare in the pool.
Oh, I love those.
It's not like a dirty truth or dare. It's just a regular one. Um, so one of the one of the dares I think was to massage one of the girls' head and shoulders.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
like
Ooh,
that's like a
yes.
and
Now we're
did
starting to
you
get
do
good
that?
here. Okay. Now,
And,
Nate, you got to keep it PG-13 because
Yeah, I
we
know,
do
I know.
have an under 18-year-old in here. So
Yeah, I know.
No, he doesn't.
I
No,
didn't
he
go
doesn't.
anything far from that. I just did shoulders and head. That's it.
He doesn't have to keep it PG
Yeah, we know.
18, 13.
Yeah, and plus I'm a good massager, so that's.
Yeah, no, Eminem Canes, you get off my lawn, you Slim Shady, sir.
thank you, Bacon.
And after that, it was my brother's turn, and he got there too, and we had to kiss like in a circle. So my brother had not on a cheek. I meant not lips, cheek. So my brother got a kiss from a girl, and my cousin got kissed from a girl, and I got kissed from a girl. I kissed girl.
Okay.
So
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nate out here getting more than Ballard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got blushed.
I'm going to the Atlanta Braves game Tuesday with a girl.
No.
Oh, look at you.
Yes, I know.
Look at all these boys. They're getting dates and they're getting to play Truth or Dare. Next thing you know, we're gonna play Spin the Damn Bottle.
I'll be right back.
Not a fan of Spin the Bottle. It requires too much I don't know, commitment.
Oh wait, I just got a. Oh my God.
What?
Hang on. I just anyway, hang on. Okay, sorry. Nate had to bomb out for a minute. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Bacon says you kissed a girl and you liked it. Yeah, I have kissed a girl and I liked it. I'd like to do it again at some. I'd like to do it again at some point in my life before I die, but nobody wants to kiss this mess. So forget.
All right, I'm back.
What about the friend you were helping that day? You could kiss her.
Yeah, that's just a friend.
That's I thought about she would be someone that looks good and she'd be great dateable, but when you get to know her, she's
Cuckoo.
tough.
Cuckoo
She's not somebody you can blind with the bullshit.
Right.
So,
Well, you're tough. Well, you're tough too. So.
Yeah, but she's got her own way of living, and I got my own way of living, and quite honestly, the styles wouldn't mesh.
No, Bacon says they were referring to me. And Caleb, Bet says Caleb, I need to cast in your pond. I know, man.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, it's a wide open. So come on.
Rick Sanchez wants to know who is winning the talent show.
Just don't cast in my exact spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know what you're saying.
Isn't Bigfoot winning the talent show? I haven't been keeping up.
Yeah, me either. But I haven't submitted a third video because I lost. I don't know what to do now.
I just
I got a text from Jesse. I texted him to see how he was holding up, and he says he's okay, but his friend had a heart attack.
Wow.
It was a heart attack because of his diabetes.
Yep.
Which
Uncle is here. He says, "I'll be here soon. Don't rage quit before I come on."
Oh, shut up, Blue.
Yeah.
But hey, I have diabetes, and that's a wake up call for me. But he's all right. He says the outcome was better than he thought, and yeah, I'll let him talk about what he thought the cause of death was and all that if he wants to talk about that. But he alluded to it in his video, and yeah, I guess a heart attack because of diabetes is probably better than what Jesse was thinking was the problem.
Yeah, I mean, with the my dad didn't have diabetes, but had we not reacted like we did with the 911 call, that would have been him.
Yeah, my best friend that has Down syndrome and diabetes together, so he has diabetes too. So
lightsaber.
Diabetes is a difficult condition to deal with under the best of circumstances because you have to remember to do so many things.
Yeah, you gotta check the numbers and stuff too.
So I'm guessing that your friend has help with his care.
Yep, he does. Yeah.
No, that's good. P Digits is here. Yeah, P Digits is here. Traditional greeting of Finkel is Einhorn, as usual. And
I'll be back, guys. Give me like 5 minutes.
All right.
I don't think we're
something else happened in here. Wait a minute. Something else went off the rails here. Wait a minute. Rick Sanchez is talking about somebody having 5 kids in a midlife crisis. I don't know.
What the heck?
I guess he's talking about Caleb.
I don't know. Hey, I actually rode my bike like 2 days ago, and I got I got a cut, and it's really bad.
Wait a minute.
Ouch.
I got a PayPal link here.
That's pretty
PayPal alert. Somebody PayPal'd me. Good to see you, Patrick. Good. Oh my, jeez.
Patrick.
Do you see that?
How'd you manage to do that? That looks like a puncture.
I fell off a bike.
Yeah, fell off a bike and you.
What, the pedal get you or something?
I'm back, gentlemen.
Yeah, when I fell off the bike, I lost my balance and just fell.
That was pretty. I hope you're keeping it clean. That looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
So somebody sent me a PayPal link, but I don't. I mean, this is the real name here, so I don't know what their YouTube name is.
I mean, it doesn't hurt as much as it was like last night, but it's pretty bad.
Let's see. But I appreciate it. He says, send me an email sometime. I got to run something by you, meaning me. I will do that, sir, whoever you are. Who sent me this?
Oh,
yeah. It was Big and Megan.
Oh, it's Beg and Megan. Okay, I didn't know that was Beg and Megan's actual name. Okay, thank you, Mr. Megan. I will. I'll use the email address that is here. I will shoot you an email after the stream is over, and you can run whatever you want to run by me. Run by me. Just know that I'm not in for. I'm not looking for any business opportunities or any relationships.
Bet. Yeah, Nate, do what
But I
Bet says.
appreciate the PayPal donation, sir.
Nate, get one of the girls to heal your wounds.
Sure.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, they're already on the flight, but I'll ask them.
You know, Celine, I've been meaning to mention to you. I've been looking for a stream slot or a show slot or what, to start something up.
Yeah.
We should do a show. We could have an opposite of, nothing like opposite opinions of young and old. No offense.
No, not taken. I mean, I look at my hair every day in the mirror and I see it getting grayer and grayer. Yeah. What can we call that? What can we call that? Playing off the young old thing. We'll come up with a name or something.
I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
When centuries collide or something.
There you go.
Gen Z versus Boomer.
I'm not a boomer. Well, it depends on where you look. I mean, I've seen some places where they say boomer goes to 1965, and they say Gen X starts in 1965. So I don't know.
It's Boomer sooner.
And I'm not a boomer sooner.
No one's a boomer.
That's not funny.
No one.
I know. I was joking. Hey, Celine, do you have?
We can talk about that, Caleb. That's not a bad idea.
Hey, do you know what tasty cakes are?
Tasty cakes, yeah, they're made in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The reason I know that is because when I lived in Atlanta for the metro Atlanta area for all those years, one of my favorite places, quote unquote fast food, was a chain in metro Atlanta called Philly Connection.
This is it or no?
What's that?
It's a part of the tasty cake, but I don't know what kind of it is. It's kind of chocolate, but it looks like cotton candy.
I don't know what that is.
Well, it's from Taste Cakes, but I don't know what it is, but I'll try it.
Try it on stream. Yeah, put the camera around and try it.
Anyway, but Philly Connection, it brought tasty cakes in from Philadelphia, and they were okay. I mean,
wait, so you have a viewer from the UK, Patrick Milbank is his name?
Yeah, I saw him in there. Yeah, Patrick Milbank is one of my watch guys. Y'all sports guys usually drive the watch guys away after a while, but yes, Mr. Milbank is one of my UK subscribers.
Yeah, God forbid we bore watch people about sports.
It's kind of like coconut on the pink, and it's like chocolate inside.
How do you like it?
It did look like a mushroom cap or tip there, Rick Sanchez. You're right. But yeah, I didn't know they sold those down in Naples. But okay.
Well, I think where they sell them? Is it all over?
What, tasty cakes?
Yeah.
Well, they're out of Pennsylvania, but they use them on the East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast.
Oh, okay. But when I was in Atlanta, I used to love that place called Philly Connection. I don't know if any of y'all know what Philly Connection is if you live in Georgia, but really, really good cheesesteaks. And they said they brought the bread in and the tasty cakes in from Philadelphia, so that's what made them more authentic than others. So.
Vic, I've got a request.
Huh?
So
Okay.
can you roll out a frame and then roll in like you're rolling into a room full of ladies?
Okay.
What are you making a stinger?
No, I just want to see this unfold.
All right. Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
When Mr. Vic rolls into a room, you know he's in the room.
Yep.
Yep. Uncle Lou is here.
Uncle Lou is here.
He says no
Beep,
in a different
beep.
way than
No.
he usually says no.
No.
Because we know Uncle Lou knows. And Uncle Lou is about to come into the stream, and of course, y'all are gonna love his avatar.
No,
Yes.
I know, but do you know?
Yeah.
No.
The potato.
Who's a potato?
It's a baking potato.
This is in honor. This is in honor of the preview video that I'm uploading now.
Oh, okay.
Any guesses?
Yeah, it's the potato man.
No.
Yeah,
No.
okay, it's not
Is-
Clemson.
Not
Is it-
Clemson.
Notre
Michigan?
Dame.
I
No.
got. I got. Is it Idaho?
No.
Okay, it's not
Well,
Clemson.
Wait a
not
minute. Who'd you say
Michigan.
no to? Me
Not-
saying, or I said Notre. No, somebody else said Notre Dame. I
Yeah,
said
that was
Michigan.
me. Yeah,
Clemson would be the tater. Be tater
Who said
tots.
no? Who said Notre Dame?
I did.
Vic.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so Notre Dame's for the potatoes. Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
just
well, they
never
eat
forget-
potatoes.
Yeah, never forget the great potato famine of the 19th century.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when you made that Notre
That-
Dame fan, and all he eats is potatoes.
Right.
Yeah, what was that guy? ND. Who's the
Indy
molester?
Sean 45. He was like,
Yeah,
"Fight me,
the-
Uncle."
There you go.
You know you
Indy
want to
Sean
fight me.
45.
Fight me, Uncle Lou.
Yeah, the Notre Dame super fan. Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, the
"Uncle Lou."
leprechaun. He sat at the kitchen table eating raw potatoes. Remember?
Yeah.
Hey, Patrick. I myself am not a big fan of what you call football, we call soccer, but Uncle Lou here on the screen, the guy with that says no, he's a soccer fan or football fan.
Football.
Football.
They call it football.
Football. Football Americano.
Well, no, he's talking about European football.
Oh, okay, so about football.
He lives over in the UK,
Football.
so he's up rather late right now.
Yeah, the
about
other-
11 o'clock where
Yeah,
he
the
is.
other kind of football.
Man, it's crazy how hyped those countries get about soccer.
Hey, Shirley, want glasses in the sky?
You know what? I was just thinking about that. You just reminded me of something I wanted to mention real quick. I was listening to a sports radio channel earlier today, and they were talking about how the Montreal Canadiens won their side of the Stanley Cup playoffs, and now they're in the finals. And tonight is the last game of I guess the Eastern Conference or whatever
The Islanders
between Tampa and the New York Islanders. And that's the winner goes to the Cup Finals.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, these two sports, I love it when sportscasters try and argue current events. It's hysterical.
Yeah.
And they were talking about all the restrictions that when in Montreal that they're going to play under, they're only going to allow 3,500 fans in the stadium. They're all going to be isolated into separate sections. You can't go from one section to another. You have to stay in your seat. You have to wear your mask and da. And they were arguing about, well, what if Tampa wins and goes into the Cup final? It's going to be a tale of two different ways of dealing with post COVID, because Tampa's already said they're going to full capacity.
Like smart
in
people
the stadium, and no masks, et cetera, et cetera. So it's going to be like the old way of doing things in the Great White North and the correct way of doing things in the land of the free. So I thought it was kind of a funny discussion. I actually sat there I usually don't listen to sports radio for very long before they bore the shit out of me. But I was sitting there listening to him go back and forth for 20 minutes. I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, Rob Dog.
Yeah, I know you were planning on. I know you were planning on going to a bunch of away games up in Canada, so I understand why you're so upset.
I'm not upset. I just thought it was an interesting dichotomy of two different places dealing with a situation. I just thought it was an interesting, completely opposite dichotomy. I mean, how often do you see a case study of that in the real world? I thought it was a good discussion. It doesn't upset me or bother me in either way. It is what it is.
Yeah, Rob Dog.
But I'm hoping that Tampa wins tonight, beats the Islanders, particularly since the Islanders beat the Bruins, and I'd love to see Tampa play for the Cup again. And if the Tampa Bay Lightning can beat the Canadians, I think that would be, as a hockey fan, that would be the coolest thing in a long time, because the Canadian fans think they're fucking hockey royalty and nobody can touch them and their shit don't stink. And I want to see the Tampa Bay Lightning push their shit in.
Well, a USA team wins it almost every year, so.
Yeah, but the Canadians haven't played for the Cup since like 93 or something like that.
Yeah,
they still think they're royalty because they won all those cups back in the old days. And Lou, you're famous for the thing about I want to see this team push that other team shit in, push it in dry. Well, I want to see the Lightning push it in dry all the way up to their fucking nostrils. That's what I want.
Yeah, their urethra. Yeah.
Ballard wants Tampa Bay to win so he can buy a Wayne Gretzky jersey to put next to his Trevor Lawrence jersey when the Bucks win the Super Bowl.
What's up, Mr. Slim?
Eminem Kane.
The Canes?
It's a mixed bag, sir. I come into a conversation about snow Mexicans and I'm a little confused.
Did he say snow Mexicans?
What?
I did.
Come on, bro.
Did he say snow Mexicans?
No.
I think so.
I didn't hear him very good.
That's exactly what I said was snow Mexican.
Is my dad a snow Mexican?
Huh?
Maybe. Is your
What's
dad
a
Canadian?
snow?
Yes.
What's a snow Mexican?
Well, we in Florida we have a lot of during their winters we have a lot of Canadians cross the border and live here for like 6 months, and then when the summer hits in Florida they head back. That might be what he's alluding to. I don't know.
So they're Canadians are snow Mexicans.
What's up, Mr. Rob Dog? Didn't see you sneak in there. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Hawks to play either. Yeah.
The Hawks.
The only problem is I'll be at work. So.
Brad Pitt's here, but we don't get a Brad Pitt sighting here very often. So, but Lou, how come no morning shoe today?
Because of the snow Mexican.
I just called it a morning shoe. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, the morning shoe. Yeah.
Jesus. I am tired. I must be losing my mind. What happened this morning?
Snow Mexicans.
Now you see what you did, Slim. I'm never going to get an answer to that question.
No.
No means no.
Well, why no live stream?
I'm finishing up this video real quick.
Okay, won't bother you.
No, you're all right.
I was looking. This is the time of year. The past few years, now that Lou's about to start his prediction videos, I actually look forward to this year because I actually pay attention to these videos somewhat, so I can learn something for the coming year. I mean, I'd say 50-60% of the teams he previews, I don't care about them. If they're not in the SEC, I certainly don't care about them. But I always learn something. So I'm looking forward to all the SEC videos.
This is the
And he's he's inevitably pretty fair on these videos. I want to see if what he says is going to happen, for example, to my Gators, and matches with what I said is going to happen to my Gators. So, but I look forward to these videos. I do.
Celine, I have a feeling we're going to have a much more optimistic view of Florida than he is.
No, my view of Florida isn't terribly optimistic. I predicted back in January 2nd. I said 9-3, and I've been sticking to that ever since.
Well, come on now, you're Captain Optimism now. You can't get that.
I don't think Florida is going to drop off the face of the earth just because we lost a good bit on offense, to be sure, and we still are stuck with lard ass running the defense. But it's not like we're going to go 4-8.
I don't know. You might. You've done it a couple times. But all I heard going into 2019 until he didn't start was that Emory Jones was winning the Heisman. So where's all this Emory Jones for Heisman? Why isn't it coming?
Yeah.
Where did you hear Emory Jones was winning the Heisman? I'm closer to Florida than you are, and I never heard one Florida fan ever say that Emory Jones was going to win the Heisman.
Oh, I did. I heard George say it about 75,000 times.
George is a pothead, for Christ's sake.
George
doesn't have two brain cells firing simultaneously. I love George to death.
He seemed like a credible source at the time.
Yeah.
That's like saying that's like saying,
George.
You know what? I don't want to go. I don't want to make that analogy.
That about, that's the first time anybody has ever said that about George. He seemed like a credible source. No one's ever said that.
George has zero. George is about as credible a source for Florida football as Lance from Jasper. No, wait, no. Lance from Jasper is more credible than George.
Yeah, that's right.
Lance and Jasper.
Natty Mac Steve is more credible than George.
Yeah, Lance and Jasper. What the hell?
Uncle Lou is a more credible source about Florida football than George.
Yeah, but
and Lou hates Florida.
Well, he does, yeah.
If you're looking to be entertained, though, George is George, man.
Oh, George is entertaining as hell. I mean, to watch his videos about the house painting, and then it looks like I'm waiting for the guy to fall off the damn ladder.
I mean,
never happens, but and I love his rants about societal issues, whatever those happen to be, that's bothering him at that particular time. He's one of the. I mean, he's sovereign citizen level entertaining, but I'm not sure if you know that reference, but
I don't.
He's like George is the number. He's like the president and founder of the Alex Jones fan club. I mean, George is kind of out there.
And I got to tell you, Rob Dog, I have no idea who this Gator Tooth is. I never heard of him before. I don't think I've ever seen him before, unless he goes by a different name. I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Gator Tooth. Who the hell is Gator Tooth?
I don't know. The first time I heard about him was last week. No, was it last week?
You mean Gator?
Whenever. I have no idea who this Gator Tooth character is.
Yeah, I know. I know. Gator Zone, but not Gator Tooth.
I mean, we got plenty of credible Gator fans in this little community of ours, including me, by the way. I'll count myself in that group. But George ain't one of them.
Speaking of things you've never heard before, credible Florida fans.
As opposed to the Miami team that got shut out in their bowl game.
Oh,
that was credible. The Miami team that lost to FIU.
We may
that
have
was
got
pretty
shut
good.
out in our bowl game. We may have got shut out in our bowl game.
You got shut
We've
out.
never lost to a division.
Louisiana Tech.
Unlike the Gators,
Shut
we've never
up,
lost to a division
Louisiana
two team.
Tech.
And as bad as people say Miami's been the last 15 years, we
Yeah,
haven't gone 4-8.
Yeah, and you lost to FIU.
Well,
Bet I'm not going to the game
And
tomorrow.
the Gators lost to a division two.
When was the last time? When was the last time Miami won an ACC?
Well, they were a one double. Well, they weren't Division two. They were Georgia.
Does anybody recall the year that Miami won the ACC
Yeah,
title?
they were FCS.
Saline, we've got more
Now
conference titles.
Georgia Southern is FBS. So
Yeah, and most of that was before half these people were born.
yeah.
Yeah, bet.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it, Slim. Both our programs are living off their pasts.
Yeah.
Did I say a false statement or did I say a factual statement? That's
What?
all I'm looking for.
Okay, we're going to count Big 8 titles. Okay, that's fine.
Miami was never in the Big 8.
When was Miami in the Big Eight?
That's
They
what I'm
were
wondering.
Not Big 8, Big East. Big
yeah,
East.
Big East. Yeah.
Anyway,
Big East.
I got to grab me a Mountain Dew or something with caffeine in it. Give me a minute here. I need to. I'm starting to yawn. I'll be right
Hey, go
back.
get your food. We're at it.
Yeah, I'll go get me some Metamucil for the old man, right?
Okay, yeah, bet. I'm not going to the game tomorrow. I'm going Tuesday, but I can live stream it or post a bit. If you would prefer a live stream, I can do that.
What was that? Oh.
I'm actually a little shocked and bothered that Saline would try and besmirch the character of the whole of the Florida fan base of George.
I like George. I'm back. I like George. He is a character and a half, but he ain't a credible Gator fan. He's a pothead.
I mean, yeah.
L'chaim.
Yeah, but when you got nothing to do on a Saturday afternoon and he hops on a pizza stream, your Saturday afternoon's no longer boring.
Facts. True facts. True facts.
Last
Today
time
is
somebody
kind of a mixed bag.
name, all their YouTube shows got canceled.
So what? You dropped out a little bit there.
The last time somebody tried to besmirch my good name, all their YouTube shows got canceled.
Was that Unk? Sorry. I don't remember who that was.
all right, guys. I'll have to go.
See you, Nate the Great.
Oh, damn, that was quick.
Yeah, I tell you what such a stand-up guy he is. According to him, I'm not a real Miami fan.
No, you're a real Miami fan.
You're a real Miami fan. Yeah.
Hey, I'm passing along the message I was given by old Honk or whatever he calls himself.
Why does he think you're not a real fan?
Because I'm from Tampa, not Miami.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm
Well,
from
does that mean he's not a real American?
Maybe.
Well, I must not be a real Gator fan because I wasn't born in Gainesville.
And isn't he from Cuba?
Yeah.
So if you're not a real Miami fan, unless
that
you're from
is
Miami,
the accusation that's been made.
if you're not a real Miami fan, unless you're from Miami, then I can only assume that you're not a real American if you're not from America. I don't know. I don't make these weird rules. I don't make these weird rules. You have to ask Uncle about it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you ain't going to be able to ask him on this channel because he ain't allowed.
He got like pissy on game night.
Well, I
last
thought
night.
Miami is basically part of Cuba. So
How in the hell?
Facts, Vic. Facts.
Well,
Oh,
hey,
we
guys, I'm
Get your
about
guesses
to.
in. Get your guesses in. What did I predict Notre Dame's record to be? The video's uploaded. So, but what did I predict Notre Dame to do?
I'll say you said 10-2 or 11-9.
9-3.
I was
8-4.
going to say 9-3.
8-4.
8-4.
Really?
Mercy.
They lose 9 offensive starters, including 4 of their starting 5 offensive linemen, plus Ian Book.
Yeah, they lost Ian. Yeah.
Gone. They have to play Southern Cal. That's a loss. North Carolina. That's a loss. Wisconsin. That's a loss. And guess who else they're losing to?
Georgia?
Georgia Tech.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Oh.
Cincinnati.
No, they don't play Georgia.
They play Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they've
What's
already
up,
got their
Big
share.
Dog?
They've already got their share of ass whoopings from
They play
Georgia.
Tech toward the end of the year. They get Georgia Tech at home. They'll beat Georgia Tech.
Everybody's going to beat Georgia
In
Tech.
honor of Lou's prediction, I'm
gonna
make another prediction. Within 3 hours of Lou posting that video, Andy Sean 45 will make a video talking about how dumb Lou is.
Yeah.
And then within 3 hours of that, Lou's going to make a video talking about what kind of a child molester he is.
I'm not talking to him.
Oh, I have a very, very, very special edition of Your Season is Over coming out tomorrow, too.
Oh, somebody's season is over already?
Off-season edition.
Oh, okay.
LWO edition.
Oh.
This is not football related. This is LWO style.
Lou World Order.
Yeah,
Have you made the video yet?
The Lou World Order. Yeah.
Is the video made
this
yet?
Is personal business. Lou World Order. The LWO is for personal business only.
Okay, so it's not gonna be college football teams. So.
No.
No.
Is it what you texted me about?
Yes.
Oh, bless you, my son. I needed. He told me this idea, and I said, I need this video in my life more than I need anything else in my life right now. Oh, bless you, sir. Cheers. I can't wait for this video.
Well, hey guys, I'm about to have to head out to get ready for work. Y'all be good, man.
All right,
thanks for stopping by, Caleb.
Yes, sir.
Also, bad news.
Good to hear from Caleb.
Yeah, good to hear from Caleb. Bad news for Scott Frost.
Okay.
Michigan's athletic director out. I mean, Nebraska's athletic director out.
Okay.
Gone.
Cool.
Yeah,
Not good.
Bill Moose. He just retired today.
Yeah,
Why?
6 months
And
ago.
why is-
6 months ago, he said he was finishing his contract till 2022. Now all of a sudden he's leaving in June. And what's athletic director's favorite thing to do?
Cash checks.
Fire people.
Yeah, fire people.
Well, pick their own coaches.
Hire new people.
Oh,
Pick their own coaches. That guy that's there now, he's only been there 4 years. And when he came there, he fired the baseball, basketball, and football coach and hired a new one.
Yeah.
Isn't it a little early to
Well, Nebraska doesn't make a bowl game, then
Yeah, he was probably going to be gone anyway. Yeah, so if they win 4 or 5 games, he'll probably get rid of him.
I mean, isn't it a little early to pull the trigger on Scott Frost? I mean, he's only had 2 seasons?
3.
3, and he has his 3 seasons. His 3 seasons are worse than the last 3 seasons of the previous coach that they fired.
Okay. I mean, it can't be any worse than Bo Pelini.
I think he is doing worse than Bo Pelini.
I forget what the number is. He's lost something like 21 games in 3 seasons. The guy before him only lost like 18 games in 3 seasons. And those were 3 full seasons. Nebraska didn't play but 5 games last year. They would have lost a lot more.
Who's Bo Pelini?
Who's Bo Pelini? Sir,
Ugh.
tip your own chair over.
What are we gonna do with these kids, Luke?
Who's
Yeah.
Bo Pelini?
You know, actually can't. Actually can.
Youth is wasted on the young.
Over. Yeah. You actually can. Tilt my chair back.
Oh, Huffer Billy Paw is here. Hang on a minute. Huffer Billy Paw. I want to make sure I said this real quick. On Wednesday, Huffer Billy gave me a PayPal donation, which I did not get a chance to acknowledge on Wednesday's stream. So I want to thank Huffer Billy for that PayPal donation. I appreciate what you said in it, Huffer Billy. I'm not going to go in that direction, but I appreciate what you said in there. I appreciate the support and the donation. So bless you, my friend.
I know why you didn't get to acknowledge it.
Oh, here we go. I thought I was going to get away with this clean today.
Yeah.
Why, Lou? He asked, dreading the answer. Oh, maybe I got blessed and Lou's microphone broke. Either that or he's getting ready to pop something up on video. Because he just walked away from his microphone, you can tell.
Yeah.
He's going to go get something out of the fridge.
Go get something. Yeah.
He's going to turn the camera on, and it's going to be, well, I'll just let it happen organically without comment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I know.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm thinking too.
To answer your question, Mike Vick, Bo Pelini was the head coach in Nebraska who took over for who, in my opinion, is the best college football coach of all time, Tom Osborne.
Yeah, no. Tom Osborne was the best parole officer of all time.
Tom Osborne.
Yeah,
Tom Osborne is a fantastic parole officer.
Nebraska was good.
He's only a good coach.
Right back in like the 90s when Nebraska was good, right?
He was the coach of the best team.
80s and 90s.
Well, he sure as hell beat the crap out of Steve Spurrier in '95. That's for damn
That was the best college team ever. 95 Nebraska.
Tom Osborne had Nebraska playing for national titles in 3 decades, and then had Bo Pelini set up and into the national title in the early 2000s.
He was a very, very good coach. I'll give him that.
Well, I mean, you get into any discussion on who the greatest is, you ask 10 different people, you're going to get 10 different answers.
Well, I would definitely, I'm not a big Tom Osborne fan myself. I think he coached a crooked program in my humble opinion, but I would put him in there as one of the greats.
Wait a minute. You're going to say Tom Osborne coached a crooked program when he was in Nebraska in the 80s playing against Miami. Miami was as crooked as it got.
Yeah, Miami was a crooked program.
Well, I hadn't got there yet, sir. I was trying to be kind.
I mean, it is
Don't
what
be
it is.
kind.
Florida wasn't exactly a squeaky clean program in the 80s either. We got put on probation twice.
Yeah.
I thought Florida didn't have a football program until the 90s.
These are untrue stories, sir. I was a football fan of the Florida Gators in the 70s.
Okay,
True
so they
statement.
had a run in the 70s when Steve Spurrier was the quarterback, and then they had a run in the 90s when Steve Spurrier became the coach.
Okay.
They had a run in the 80s too. They just got caught with their hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah, so what happened with Steve Spurrier at Florida? Why did he leave?
Well, there were two. I mean, it depends on who you talk to in the Florida in Gator Nation. Some say that the the siren song of the National Felons League was too great a temptation to resist. And the Redskins came a-calling with buckets and barrels of money. And then some people will tell you that Steve was having problems with the current AD, and they agreed to a mutual parting.
Right.
Then the Redskins came. No, we're not allowed to call them Redskins anymore.
Right.
We have to call them something else.
Went to the Redskins. Yeah, and he failed in the NFL, so he went back into college to go to South Carolina.
He failed in the pros and went back to college football coaching South Carolina.
I wouldn't call it a failure. I would call it exactly what every college coach has done in the pros, except for two.
Now the bet says that I love Charlie Pell. Yeah, I thought Charlie Pell was a fantastic coach.
I wish.
Unfortunately, he was also a crooked coach.
Yeah. I wish Saban had been successful in the NFL.
Well, there's a lot of people that wish that.
Charlie Pell was a pretty damn good coach. The guy that succeeded him, Galen Hall, was not the worst coach in the world, but unfortunately, he learned crooked football at the feet of the master, Charlie Pell, and we went on probation because of Pell. Galen brought us out of probation and then immediately put us back in probation. Lucky we didn't get the death penalty, according to some people, but the 80s were not kind to my Gators. They were kind to my Gators on the field, but off the field, not so much.
Yeah. You're not the only one that suffered in the 80s, Celine.
No, lots of programs suffered in the 80s. One team got destroyed. Oh, pardon me. Oh, RODGE. That was for you, Jesse. There's an interesting segue into a question that I've had on my mind on and off for a while.
What's that?
We've had one team ever get the death penalty, SMU.
Yeah.
And that was what in the 80s, and we're in 2021, and SMU still hasn't recovered.
The answer is no.
What was my question?
Is it going to happen again? No.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Too much money.
Thanks.
Too much money.
Steal my thunder on my show.
Yeah, too much money involved. We've got these, TV deals and stuff.
It's not even that. If Baylor didn't get the death penalty for everything that went on there, it's not going to happen to anybody at this point.
That's a good point. I never thought of that.
Baylor had it coming, and if you believe some of the stories that are kind of getting swept under the rug, LSU's got big time problems. They've got what the NCAA likes to call quote unquote institutional unquote problems. They're not about to throw the death penalty at LSU.
Lack of institutional control.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's settled as far as I'm concerned. Next.
Yeah, but you're not gonna throw the death penalty bomb out there anymore. That's those days are over. I think.
You just get them. You just get a bowl ban and.
Well, let me dovetail off of that real quick. Is what Baylor did and what LSU did or is doing, however you want to put that, as bad as what SMU did?
No.
Or is it worse?
No.
Well, I think no, it's not. What they did was what SMU, all they did was pay players. That's it. Yeah. But I think we've also seen at this point, for all the joking aside about all the trouble Miami's gotten into, the NCAA's never really been able to pin anything on them. The NCAA's just not very good at their job.
That's true. Yeah. And Miami's never been formally charged with anything, have they?
Really, they haven't.
when they got Miami in the 90s, that was for the vice president of the university falsifying Pell Grant information.
Oh, here's a headline just popped on my phone that I thought I would never read in my lifetime.
What?
UFO report finally released by Pentagon.
Oh, cool. UFO.
I'm gonna have to go read that later.
We might have to, I think we might have something.
You notice they waited until the end of the day on a Friday to do that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you what the source is because none of you will accept it.
But the Pentagon, the Pentagon refers to a UFO as anything that a pilot sees that he doesn't know what it is.
Unidentified flying object.
They don't even refer to them as UFOs. They're UAFs. They're UAP. They're unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Yeah, but what I mean is there's not going to be anything in this report that says, surprise, we do have an alien at Area 51.
Right, correct.
Oh,
They're
man,
just,
I
the
was
Pentagon's
kind of
more or less.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
The Pentagon's more or less admitting that there have been times that military pilots have encountered something in the air that they could not write off as, oh, that must be a MiG-29. Oh, that must be a 737. Whatever. Pilots saw something they didn't see. I bet that happens all the time. You hear from retired commercial pilots that they see shit in the sky all the time. They don't know what it is.
Right.
Guys with 20,000 hours in the cockpit of a 747 will tell you that they've had 10 times they've seen shit they didn't know what it was. You know.
Oh yeah, I've got an uncle that's retired for American Airlines. He's got all kinds of stories.
Hey, Mike Vick.
None of which means that there's little green men or little gray guys running around.
There are conspiracy theories.
Yeah, she wants to know when VicTube is going to do an conspiracy theory on Luanon. So you got your homework assignment for the weekend.
Find out, conspiracy theories. I've just heard one, but
you know one
I don't know if it's really a conspiracy theory, but
you know one that you can get into, Vic, that can turn into a little adventure is you can get out and find Jimmy Hoffa's body. Imagine how famous you would be if you actually found it.
We lost you there for a second, Slim. What'd you say?
You said that I need to try to go find Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is Hoffa indeed?
What's that?
Is he indeed in the footings of the Mackinac Bridge at Sault Ste. Marie? That's what some people think he is.
I think he's in a seawall in Broward County.
Well, NC State, who has a starter missing because of COVID, who has 3 other players in the COVID quarantine all of a sudden at the College World Series, is making a little push at Vanderbilt here in the bottom of the 7th.
Vanderbilt!
Good.
How in the hell?
Those bastards knocked us out of the friggin' playoffs.
Tonight, Texas and Mississippi State. If Texas has to beat Mississippi State twice to reach the finals, Mississippi State just needs to win one time.
I'm only interested in one thing sports related tonight, and that's the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hopefully beating the Islanders and going on to play the arrogant Habs de Montreal. Yeah, bunch of
catcher throws down to second and nails the leadoff runner going too far off the bag.
What about all the social justice stuff that the NHL did, though? How are you able to watch the NHL?
With holding my nose.
Oh, I got you.
No, they haven't done nearly the social justice bullshit that the NBA and the NFL and MLB have done. So
yeah,
it's
the NHL has way less than those 3 leagues. Not even close.
It's a little easier to take, Lou. It still bothers me, and I got to tell you, all the commercials that are surrounding the NHL, I got to turn them off. I can't even watch them anymore. But the league itself is trying to hold on to sanity, but I can see them slipping. And if they slip too much, I guess I'll I'll leave, I guess. I don't know.
Well, if they got any sense, they'll see what happened to baseball. Baseball got rid of that shit quick when their viewership dropped.
Yeah. Well, I'm just hope. I would love to see the Lightning. I would really love to see the Lightning play against Montreal and beat them, because there are a whole bunch of people up in Canada. I guarantee. I speak to them when I see them when they come down here. They do not believe that hockey ever took hold in Florida. Well, we have 2 teams here in Florida, and they're doing pretty damn well. One of them holds 2 Stanley Cups. And I would love to see a Florida-based team beat the Montreal Canadiens for the cup. That to me would be that would the only thing better than the Lightning beating Montreal for the cup would be the Bruins beating Montreal for the cup.
The reason why the reason why the program the reason why the Panthers and the Lightning exist is because of all the snowbirds that have been transported themselves down to Florida, and all the New York Jews who have moved south.
Here we go. He's going with the Jew. He's going to bring out the Jew card.
Without migration from the Northeast into the state of Florida, those teams would have never survived.
Yeah,
it's the transplanted northern fan base that's keeping those teams alive. So
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Right.
I mean, you know.
I got a question.
But you could have.
You seem to have a problem.
I can't hear him.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I said you seem to have some kind of particular problem with Canadians.
No, I don't have any real problem with Canadians. I have a problem with the Montreal Canadian fan base, a bunch of arrogant assholes, and I like to see them. I like to see them cut down in size, just like all the people that love to see the New England lose and Brady lose, and the New England fan base cut down in size. It's the same. It's the same thing. And all the people who hated on the Celtics for all those years, winning all those championships, and finally,
Celine, you are not any bigger of a puckhead than I am. We both love hockey, but for the other people that are in here, for their sake, Celine is bitching about the Canadians in the Cup. The Canadians haven't played for the Cup for 28 years.
Yes,
it's not like it's not like they're the Patriots that everybody just wants to fucking die because they're sick of seeing them.
No, I understand.
They haven't been around. They haven't done anything for 28 years.
But you listen to Montreal Canadian fans, and you think that they contend for the cup every year. They're arrogant. They're overblown. And now they're going to the cup. Now they're in the finals, and their fan base is in the finals. I want to see them get all the way to the finals and then have their asses waxed by the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Okay, and that's fine. I'm just saying from an outsider's perspective, it sounds like you have a little Canadian hate. That's all. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it. Canada's like a loft apartment above a really great party. But that's no reason to hate on Canadians, sir.
I don't hate Canadians. I hate the Montreal Canadiens.
Yes.
Right.
Let's not get this twisted. I have no problem with the people of Canada. They're fine people. They're a little bit too left of center for me for the most part, but I've met many, many, many Canadians. I have Canadian friends live in my neighborhood. They come down every year. We get together. We have block parties. We social interaction. All that. They're wonderful people.
And
but the Montreal Canadian fan base, I like to see them suffer.
And Canada brews Labatt's Blue, which is a great beer.
Yes, Labatt's Blue is a great beer. And they gave us the single greatest gift of all time in the NHL.
They got rid of the Quebec Nordiques.
Don Cherry.
Yes.
You need to calm down, sir. I'm messing with you.
Yay, Celine. There's a Publix.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
And I'm $12.99. Order me at 9. Pick me up at.
You know who that is? That's Uncle Lou.
Okay.
Because Uncle Lou's gone dead silent on here.
That ain't me. That ain't me at all.
That ain't you at all.
I'm folding laundry, sir.
Not even a little.
I apologize. I
don't appreciate your accusatory demeanor or tone.
It's my channel.
You
know I love you, Lou. Come on. Man.
I did laugh when I saw the first one that said it's $12.99 or whatever. I was afraid to say anything because I thought you would delete it. I didn't want you to delete it.
No, I'll leave it alone until he gets nasty or personal. I'll leave it be.
I didn't see the video.
I made a video about this a couple of days ago. I opened myself up to the whole thing. You know, I brought out. I was venting on my stream. I brought it out. You know, it's my fault. But by the way, just to put a nice little ending for it for me, I did get my money back from the company that I was working with. They gave me my money back. They made their apologies. The restaurant that fucked me up twice has said nothing, but the agency that the company I was working with, and basically they front for other restaurants. Goldbelly, yes. And what they do is they're a clearinghouse for all these places across the country. So Goldbelly gave me my money back. They didn't argue. They just did what was right. King's Barbecue in Kinston, North Carolina, you motherfuckers. Haven't heard a word from them. Don't ever expect to, but would be nice to get an apology for being a bunch of idiots. But
you kiss your mother with that foul mouth?
I do. Thank you. And you haven't met my parents. They could teach Navy officers how to curse. So
we expect a little more decorum out of your generation.
Decorum.
No, we don't.
You're fucking kidding me, right? My generation. I thought you were as old as I am.
Are you?
I don't know how old Slim Shady is. I thought it was roughly my age.
Ooh.
No. Yeah. Blue's got 10 years on me. I'm 33.
Really? I thought you were older. I don't know. You see, you speak like you're older.
I'm wise beyond my years, sir.
Pretty much, I guess. I don't know. Sort of incongruency that doesn't go with being a Canes fan, but
I'll take that.
But
I'll be sure to forward that clip on to your lawyer.
Yeah, my lawyer knows. Oh, you would have loved it. You would have loved this years ago. This was years ago, unfortunately, but it just came to my head. I remember she called me once. She never called me for on weekends, and rarely called me for non-business related phone calls. But she called me up about 1:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday, and she says, "How you doing?" And we were in the middle of something, post-divorce related. So I was thinking, oh God, disaster just struck. And she says, "How you doing?" I said, "No, I'm fine. I'm watching the football game." You know, she knew I was a Gator. I was watching the game on TV. She said, "Guess where I am?" I said, "I have no idea." I said, I'm in one of the sky boxes at Florida Field." You motherfucker. It was all I could do not to say "you bitch." Because I love her to death. She is actually a sweetheart of a lady and fantastic lawyer, smart as hell. You cannot get the best of this woman, I guarantee. But she was a guest of a Miami Hurricane alum who was one of the big hitters. I don't know what you call them at Miami. We call them bull gators at Florida. but she was a guest of one of the big hitters at Miami who was, believe it or not, a guest of a Bull Gator. So she was up in one of the skyboxes at Florida Field, and she was having a great old time. And I said, and you didn't invite me? I said, she started laughing. And so, yeah. But good lady. My 1A, you're my 1B favorite Hurricane alum.
I wish I was an alum.
A fan. Sorry, not a fan. Well, she's an alum and a fan. So there's the only lawyer I ever met that loves college football as much as we do. I mean, she's crazy for college football. It really is.
I've come across a couple here that are pretty big college football fans.
Rob Dog wants to know, he says, Celine, I'm not trolling, but can you eat barbecue? That's a fair question. I mean, I am Jewish. And, I don't know why everyone thinks that every Jewish person is kosher. There are a lot who are kosher, and there are many more that aren't. I am one of those that aren't. I love barbecue. I'm a big fan of barbecue ribs in particular. There's a place not far from where I live called Holidays. And they do it right. I mean, beautiful smoke ring, great sauce, great smoke on the meat. They do it right. And as I'm talking about it right now, I want some Q.
I have to disagree with you there because Florida barbecue doesn't compare to Memphis barbecue.
Well, they do. Well, the guy who owns Holidays grew up in Tennessee. And he does Memphis style barbecue.
I got you.
So I guess it would depend on if it's pork or chicken. Well,
he does that too. I mean, he does beef brisket. He does chicken. He does ribs.
But not
pulled pork.
No.
To piggyback on what you said a minute ago, I think a dead giveaway to anybody listening should be Lee doesn't have that little mini frisbee on the back of his head. So he eats whatever he wants.
It's a yarmulke. Thank you.
I know what it's called. It looks like a little frisbee.
It does. But if I was kosher, I would be missing out on some of the greatest food items that God put on this earth.
Bacon.
Pork, barbecued, of course.
Bacon.
Shellfish. I mean, I was eating lobster when most kids my age were eating peanut butter and jelly. I mean, lobster, shrimp, scallops, crab, clams, mussels, not oysters. Can't eat oysters. Oysters look like snot. I can't do it. I look at an oyster and I think to myself, the first person that in the history of mankind that ate an oyster did it on a dare. Because there's no way you can look at an oyster and say, oh, yeah, some of that, please. That looks like snot on a shell to me. But,
I'm a big seafood lover.
Yeah. Hufferbilly Paw says, ever in Atlanta, I'll treat you to the best ribs. Would that be Fat Matt's? Oh, Fat Matt's in Atlanta? Oh, I love that stuff. But I tell you something, you got to wear a raincoat when you eat there. Because that shit is greasy.
I ought to try it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Sea Dog. Don't be at Fat Matt's after dark.
Why's that?
Well, when you find out where Fat Matt's is located, you'll figure it out.
I don't get into Atlanta much, but I went the other day because there's some new guys at work my age, and I wanted to hang out. And I went in. They live in Atlanta. They pay more than my mortgage for like an awful rundown house. You know how houses in Atlanta are.
Yeah, I know.
They pay more than my mortgage, and but I went to hang out with them because they were cool, and I was like, man, you guys ever like get nervous around here? He's like, it's really not that bad, you
Yeah,
know.
with all the crime in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I
he's
would-
like, it's really not that bad, you know.
It seems like every day, yeah, we hear about a shooting in the
Oh,
Atlanta.
dude,
area.
at the Summer Olympics, it was
when I lived
terrible.
in Metro
Can we
Atlanta,
go
they always
one
led
day
with
without somebody getting shot, please?
Yeah.
Nothing
Hufferbilly
doesn't
says
stop.
Brookwood Grill. I remember Brookwood Grill, Hufferbilly. There was another place that was really, really excellent barbecue. It was off of Roswell Road in Marietta, right near the Big Chicken. Anyone from Metro Atlanta knows what I'm talking about, Big Chicken. It was right up Roswell Road from there. I can't remember the name of the place. If somebody said the name, I'd know it. But and it was famous, and it got even more famous in the 90s when and I only bring this up, I don't bring this up for politics, I bring this up because of what happened in 94 when the Republicans finally took over the House of Representatives after like 40 odd years of minority rule. Newt Gingrich, who was the Speaker of the House, and he was also the representative for the area.
Yeah.
He had that barbecue joint. No, it wasn't Pepe Red's. It was another place.
What was it, Fat Max?
No, it wasn't Fat Matt's. He had that place send all the barbecue stuff that they could up to Washington, D.C. to cater a victory party. And the original place was on Roswell Road. And some years after 94, it was always crowded. And it burned to the ground. And they had to rebuild it from scratch. And it was never the same. The pits got damaged. The grill grates got damaged. Everything got damaged. And when they rebuilt the place, it just, was new. And everyone knows when you have a barbecue joint that's new, they got to age the place. They got to get the smell into the place. They got to age the pits. They got to age the grills. They got to age. Everything's got to get some age on it. And some age. Yeah, it's got to get some. Like when you have a cast iron skillet, and the older it gets, the better it cooks because all that carbon built up on the skillet. You know what I'm talking about. Well, if you don't cook, you don't know what I'm talking about. But
there's a place like that in Memphis called Doers. They moved down to Beale Street a few years ago, but they fry their burgers and their fries in 100-year-old grease.
Oh my God. There's a place that burnt down near. I actually have a funny story about that. There's a place that burnt down near my, near where I'm at, and it was this old type of country store where all the old people go and eat, and it was like old Southern cooking, and me and my dad drove past it, and it was all burnt down and stuff, and he pointed at it. He was like, that used to be a country store, had some good cooking. I used to bang the granddaughter of the lady that owned it. I was like, oh man, well, what happened? And he was like, well, your stepmom came along, and I'm like, no, what happened to the damn restaurant?
I'm trying to find the name of the place because this is going to bother the shit out of me. Sam's, no, that's Williamson Brothers. That's it. Williamson Brothers. That's the place. I found it. Now I can sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Williamson Brothers. Fantastic barbecue until it burnt down, but I hope it's better now. But God, that was some good Q. I love barbecue. I'm glad I'm not kosher. I love barbecue. Anyway,
you can be kosher and do barbecue. You just can't eat pork. You just have to do
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah,
do
but the
beef
best kind of barbecue is pork ribs.
Brisket.
Anyway, it is
But
it's 6 o'clock. I gotta
It's
shut this down so
5:58,
Mike Vick can do his his
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
So Mike, thanks for stopping by. I gotta head out anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to make your stream.
Don't
I'm
be able to
sorry about that.
join my stream. Okay.
Yeah, if anybody here wants to keep it going, Mike Vick's about to go live here in a few minutes.
I think we'll keep it going over on my channel.
Unfortunately, I have to leave the house, so I'm gonna miss it. I apologize, Mr. Vick. I am gonna get on one of those streams, but tonight ain't the night.
Yeah, RODGE.
Yeah, everyone, before you leave, of course, please click that thumbs up button for me. I do appreciate it. Everyone, say a quick a prayer or whatever for Jesse, and he couldn't be here, and that's a shame. And I appreciate him letting me substitute in. I'm always happy to help Jesse when he needs me. But he had a hard day today. His childhood friend had passed away. According to the text I got from Jesse, evidently he had a heart attack. And I think he's about Jesse's age, which means that's pretty young. And that's a shame. And Jesse's pretty broken up about it, as I certainly understand he should be. It's hard to lose a friend or a family member that you're close with. So prayers, good thoughts, Jesse. I hope you're feeling better on your way home. And thank you for letting me borrow your slot. I'm sure he'll be back to it next Friday for happy hour. I will be back on my channel. Certainly Wednesday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern time for Wednesday afternoon live with Celine Driver. That's me. I appreciate everyone who's in here. P. Digits was here. Huffer Billy was here. Lou was here. Rob Dog was here. Mike Vick was here. Slim Shady Canes. Jeff Webster was here. Nate the Great was here. Gave us good entertainment value. Who else was there? Publix Sweet Tater Pie was here. That was funny. Pizza One, my dear friend, was here. Bacon N was here. Good to see all the folks. Megan was here. I didn't even see Megan here. I apologize, Megan, for not acknowledging you. Appreciate the PayPal donation by Beg and Megan. I will shoot you an email as soon as I can. You said you needed to ask me something. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of the evening. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, everybody. It is still a crazy old world out there. Be safe. Be well. I'll see you soon.